Hello, I got a new tripod. Hello, this is beautiful. So welcome back. I'm gonna move you a little bit more in a center so you could see the tower card. So these are the tower card readings, and the question is, what is the big change coming to your life? Okay. This is a general reading and doesn't resonate to some. It doesn't resonate to some and does resonate to others. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, this is not the personal reading, so don't take it too personally. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can click out and find something else. So tower card is something what brings in a massive change. Last year, the tower card brought in the huge pandemic and lockdown in a lot of countries. It's also the pandemic generally, that things happened very quickly and our lives changed. It usually is a sign that foundationally things will shift around. I haven't picked the deck to do the reading, so I have a collection of decks around me. So I'm going to pick some of them from there and go from there. If you are a tarot reader, absolutely fun, or you have a tarot deck, it's a fantastic idea to use your tarot card, the tower card. Meditate it for 5 minutes before you go to bed on it, and then put it under the pillow and for the next 3 days. So you do it in 3 days, day 1, day 2, day 3. Every night you just take the card, meditate, and then put it on the pillow and dream. So the dreams happen in 3 constructive days. Day 1, you will see where you were. Day 2, the tower cards show you where you are in very clear kind of way. And if you have any insecurities, it will show you. And day 3, it shows you what is ahead. Okay, so this is a kind of a great exercise to connect with your tower card. That's exactly what I'm gonna do with my tower card. So this says structure change. It also says that if you are worried or kind of want to kind of go ahead with something, there could be that you have to go with the flow, okay? That things might not fall in a place as you wanted to. So yeah, there's definite massive change. Like I'm saying, it's usually tower card means. But what I also want to point out is, you see this sign, okay? This is from the crown falling off. Now, if we are looking at the card of Emperor, what is also Aries sign, and ruled by Mars, Aries, the Emperor is also considered as a Zeus, and Zeus holds the arrow in their hand, okay, that lightning. So this could be that you have caused with your own ego self this change, or this change has to happen and you have to fall off the throne because you're in your wrong life path. This is also ego card, when ego will be very strongly highlighted. So in a lot of ways, it is what doesn't serve you will be taken off by force, or kind of put it into position that nothing but serves you is taken out of your life, okay? So you have to start to build this ground up again. So it is a very kind of interesting card to have and to use to see what change is coming ahead, because it can be very rough, but it also has a very kind of a nice positive side of it. You have the control, and you probably have created this change for your life yourself. Now, let's get to the readings. So Sagittarius, let's see. There's something in here. I'm gonna clarify a bit. There's a very strong energy here. I'm clear my head a bit. Let's see what we have. Okay, what is the energy for Sagittarius? What is in quantum energy for them? Family. People in reverse. Okay, well, what's the energy coming in with this? Magician and the Mirror and Indecision. 8. Now I'm going to read this out. Where is my Quantum Oracle deck? Family in Reverse. I don't really get that much that card, so okay. Receiving this card reverse could reveal some problems in a relationship with one or more of the children in your family. It may just be temporary block in communication, or it could be a more painful severing of the relationship. Let yourself vent your feelings in your journal or with supportive friends and family, but don't give up hope. Pray for the authentic happiness for everyone involved and ask the angels to bring peace to the hearts and minds of all. Some personal problems may also come into the children in your life. There could be relationship issues or financial concerns for older children. Finally, if you have been trying to get pregnant or have a family, this card reverse could portend a delay in your plans. But I'm getting that the child that needs your attention now is you. I do sense here it's actually conflict a little bit with your family members, siblings, and obviously with your kids as well. But if you don't have kids, it's kind of at the point that it's like someone has made a decision and I don't think you agree with that decision, and that can cause a conflict. Now with the magician and the mirror card here, it's kind of a sign that why you're not accepting that indecision or that decision is because you're mirroring your own fears to that person, or you're mirroring your own perceptions about that decision to others. And this is kind of comes a bit of a, again, like a bit of a whack in your face. It's something what you thought that you have that person with you, and now they are like cutting you out of your life, and you're kind of, why would you just kind of attack. There's unhealthy attachment energy here, and a lot of fragmented energy as well. I do sense like it's like you are trying to validate your point because your own energy is a little bit fragmented, you're a little bit scattered, and sometimes family, we can attach to the family in a point of because it's just like they can't tell me no in a lot of ways, because we are trying to find our safe point in our family, including the kids. So it's like we're unable to let them go or do their own decisions because we just try to kind of, our energy is so scattered that it seems to be the only place we can validate our energy there. But the actually point is you need to kind of scoop your energy back in and let them to live as well. So yeah, there's a lot of mirroring happening in a lot of ways that you are, and this is not actually that you're trying to mirror your own fears by trying to convince them to do different decisions, and that can cause a drift there. Now I also sense, because we have 2 8s here, I hate to say it, but this might be, both of you might be, because you're coming from the same growing up, and like even if you're dealing with the kids, or even if you deal with a family, any type of family member, you're giving each other the same condition, or you've grown up in the same conditions. So this is like forever kind of thing what has gone on for infinitely, I can't say that word, for a very long time. And it's now the point that you can break it. I wouldn't be surprised if I have Wheel of Fortune coming out on this reading, okay? That you have to break, you have to break certain type of a pattern there, certain type of conditioning, why she makes or he makes any kind of, or your family makes their decision according to their conditioning. And as much as you might know that this is like a bad conditioning, you mirror your fear on them. So it's just kind of yeah, there's definitely a kind of a situation with the decision here, what is gonna cause a drift a little bit on between you and your loved one. And it's like, I mean, it could be, yeah, trying to raise a family, and there is kind of coming in that someone makes a very hasty decision of, let's say you're in a partnership and you want to start to have a family, and one side decides to have a family and they're just putting it down to you and they don't listen to you. So there is like a fear back coming in and out. Or you are deciding to do start a family, and you're starting to suddenly hit with a lot of issues from your past with the mirroring kind of situation. So it's very strongly, I see fear mirroring happening. Okay, so let's clarify the family card for me. Can we get a clarification for the family card so we can get some ideas what is happening? This is what I can kind of sense out of it. Okay, yeah, there is some type of secrets what has kept from you, and I do sense it's like it gonna cause a conflict. It's gonna cause anguish and a conflict in the situation. It also could be to do with finances, that how, yeah, it could be like who is going to take care of who. I do see here that with the Mother of Pentacles, that some of you might come independent on other people, and it kind of comes out a bit of a kind of a very suddenly. It actually could have been that this issue has been lying and kept secret from you for quite a while. Some of you actually could even come financially dependent of you, and it does cause drift. So I do sense also that some of you might have to go back to take care of their parents, and as much as you take it on as like, that's okay, that's cool, I can do that, it kind of cause you anxiety and worry, and it kind of cause a bit of a conflict within the family, because you're kind of going like, who's going to take care of this, who's going to depend on, and then a lot of secrets, there's kept a lot of things hidden from you, and you're just kind of starting to scoop out a little bit more, and it makes you very insecure about the situation. So let's clarify the energy cards here. Can we get a clarification for the energy cards here? It's very heavy today. The Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, you've been very, very heavy readings today. This is quite a lot of cards. Okay. That's 3. Okay, well, we have 4 of Swords, Hermit, and the World. This is actually a situation what has been going on for a little while. Okay, and this is, you know that you do mirroring and this conditioning and this fear-based mirroring. It's like, you know, example. Someone says, I want to, like, if you have any kind of situation coming up in your family and you're just kind of, you can't do that because you're too old, and you know, it's like, oh, that's enabling kind of a, that's my fear or ego-based kind of a statement what I put out there, and you understand that, but you can't fix it. It's it's just so conditioning, so kind of thing what is blocking that kind of a whole thing to move into a new journey. And when this family situation appears, definitely someone is getting on, like, very strongly, there is a dependent energy here. Someone is coming dependent, and it comes out a bit of a, like, as a bit of a kind of a secret, or they have kept it for a little while. Then this is like the mirroring, the fear, kind of like, we can't do this, or can't be possible, can't be done, kind of an energy here. And then you're kind of checking in, it's like, hang on, like, why am I doing this? Why am I enabling this person? I can see visibly this person is going like, I'm a bad parent, or I'm a not good child or sibling, or why am I doing this? Why am I putting my person back in a corner? I don't meant to do this. This is like just straight away my instinct of fear of love and care and fear-based ego, what is trying to protect this, but it's not actually good for them. So you just kind of need to check in that. There's a lot of healing happening here with that situation. Yeah, there's definite Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. If you are in a new relationship, I do sense you put it either on a pause because of that, or you've been asked the decision to move away from it. And it's not going to be easy, but no, it's not going to be easy. It's going to cause you a lot of heartache. Not a heartache, but it's like you kind of get feeling that you are put it into a box and you're not able to creatively express yourself. Okay, I'm asked, literally, we're going to do a new, can we get some, what else is there so we need to know? Oh, wow. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh. I can't. This is a karmic cycle, okay? You're getting into it. So what change is coming in? You're getting in a karmic cycle what needs to be closed. This is a karmic cycle. What if you look back in this whole thing, if you're looking back in your family kind of history, you probably see it happened before and over and over and over again. And it kind of comes that this mirroring, it's conditioned. This situation, the keeping the secret and becoming independent and then just announcing it, da-da, here I am, you have to start to take care of me. It has happened before. It's learned pattern as well. And this taking a decision to put your own personal needs and creative energies into hold and not follow your path is also a pattern from your childhood. So it's from your ancestors. So if you're looking at your parents, grandparents, how they've given up their dreams before to follow the path, and this is like, that's how they presented yourself. Like, let's say you're married now, you have to take care of the kids and family, you can't work. Or your certain point is like, I'm too old to take care of the farm, you have to come and take care of the farm. And you just kind of drop everything, what you're doing now, you drop your friends, that's what they used to do. And this Wheel of Fortune in reverse is coming out. You need to understand and take responsibility of your own life and not live through the other people's karma, other people's whatever patterns. You can beat your own drum. You need to end this cycle. You need to be able to kind of break this like this pattern, what doesn't serve. It might have served 200 years ago when everything was passed on from generation to generations, but we don't live anymore in that era. We're living in 21st century. We are moving into Aquarius, age of Aquarius, and things are going to shift. So what are you going to do? Okay. Right. Let's use some timing cards. Let's see. Even though the timing card seems to be very insignificant here because it's a personal journey. Okay. This Tower card it's a personal journey. You have to make the decision. Okay. So let's they have one. We'll see what it is. Choice. Okay. And I'm going to go one more time. Can we get one more card? Can you get one more, please? Thank you. Okay, we have two. We have Magician, Aries, This is where you're absolutely, I'm going to read this card out a little bit. And stone. Okay, I do sense there's a very strong creative input happening to you in this Aries season. It's actually right now from April, this is when the tower card comes in. But it's also starting, are starting to see this shift there. There's also Capricorn energy very strongly here. So you have to play your own music. You have to stay who you truly are in your own environment, because that will make you happy. Don't put your creative inputs away just because other people don't like it, or other people don't see a future in it, or other people can't understand the enjoyment, what you get out of it. Whatever it is, musicians, I mean, any creative output, is it drawing, dancing, just don't let other people to dim your light. Even if you have to, go and take care of your family, make sure you keep your creative things happening, because that's what gives your juices flowing. Okay, with the stone, this is definitely, I do sense we have things happening around the Taurus. It's end of April, beginning of the May, between May, let's say 1st down to end of May, 20th of the May down to 10th of May, 20th of April to 10th of May. Then where things you kind of feel are starting to set in stone in a lot of ways of your set in stone, as this situation could be kind of starting to come to light. This kind of feeling that you've been starting to put it in a block. Now, it's not a prisoner card. Things can be still changed. Let's see, where's first card of waxing water moon is, I do sense it could be Sue. First. Here in March, that just happened. So we have first, August 15 is where you have to make the choice. Okay, that is happening in Scorpio. So this has to be, the choice is coming from very deep within. Are you going to stay? Are you going to leave? Or what are you going to do with yourself? But I do sense things are starting to set in stone on this situation in Taurus season. And you have up to an August where you have to make the decision. Okay. So this is all I have for you. I wish I had a better news. But it's actually it's good news. I like this. Going past the conditioning, going past ending this karmic cycle and taking charge of what you want to do in the future. So really embrace the journey, Sagittarius. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to chat to you soon. Bye.